We come to have fun. Woo! Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Small People Show with me, Aunty Vashti, where little voices make big sounds. And we laugh, we learn, and we L to the O to the V to the E. We love. Today is Tuesday, and it's Edu Fantastic Tuesday. Yes, 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 yes. And today I have a very special guest with me here in studio. Her name is Avanique Drisdale, and she is from our feature school for this month, Mannings Hill Primary, and she will be my Edu Fantastic Tuesday partner for the rest of June. Yay! I'm so excited. Yeah, and we're also live, by the way, guys, on Facebook and on YouTube at Love 101 FM Jamaica. So if you want to see us, you can just go over there and you'll see us in studio. Avanique Drisdale is 12 years old. Her favorite color is purple. Yeah, you're a purple girl like myself. And she was baptized at age 9. She is multi talented, a lover of the arts. She sings, sign, dance, and draws very well. She is a girly girl, okay, who loves to look fashionable. All right. Fun fact about Avanique is that she is a storyteller. Yeah, I forgot to tell me a story today. her gestures and expression brings each account of her day to life. Good afternoon to you, Avanique.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, thank you so much for being on the Small Paper Show. You're a girly girl like myself, and I like to wear a lot of dress and skirts and tops. That's what a girly girl wears, right? Like dress and skirts. Well, I'm not really the shoe. I don't like to wear shoes. I like to wear sandals. What do you mean when you say girly girl? Cause maybe we have a different definition of who a girly girl is. But in my head, a girly girl is like, she wears a lot of dresses and yeah. What says you?
I do wear a lot of dresses,
Okay.
skirt,
Okay.
slippers. I
Slip
prefer slippers.
right. What about pants?
I'm not really a big fan.
You're not really a big fan. I mean, I'm not a big fan of pants too, but I like a specific type. I like, what do you call it? Mom jeans. Yeah, the big. Sarah asked me if I'm a mom. No, but that's the name of the jeans. Mom jeans. You know mom jeans?
No, I
No, you don't know the big pants. I don't like skinny jeans because it makes my skin itch. So I like the mom jeans, and I have like a space. I never used to like mom jeans, but I like it now.
You introduced your mom?
No, I introduced her to mom jeans. Okay, thank you again, Avanique, for being here. And I see that you can sign, so you can do sign language. I also like sign language. Can you show me something? Show me my name is in sign language. Okay, that's how I know it. Very good. Awesome, awesomeness. Alrighty, Avanique, how are you feeling today? Talk to me.
I am feeling very good.
You're feeling very good. Okay, why? I think that's so obvious, right?
I had a good day
Uh-huh.
and I have a chance to be on Love 101.
Yeah. And I'm just looking at your badge. She is the head girl. Hello. Of Mannings Hill Primary School. Girl, give me a high five. Excellent. Tell me about, what it is like being a head girl.
It's not difficult.
Okay, it's not difficult, but I mean, of course, you have it. it's you have the pros and the cons, or you have days when it's up and days when it's down, right?
Yes, Aunty Vashti.
Yes, yes, yes. Anything else?
No.
No? Okay. Well, thank you again for joining me on today's Fantastic Tuesday. And I have some questions for you before we get into it. All right. So, just some icebreaker questions. Ready? So, quickly, you have 2 seconds, 5 seconds to answer these. Ice cream cone or popsicle?
Popsicle.
Popsicle. If you could visit any country in the world, where would you go and what would you do there?
Bahamas.
Why? What would you do there?
Swim.
I would have said the same thing. Swim. Okay. What's one thing you've done that made you really proud of yourself?
Becoming the head girl of man in the families.
Of course. Would you rather fly a bird or swim? Or would you rather fly like a bird rather or swim like a dolphin?
Fly.
If I ask you why you choose fly,
I can't swim.
you can. Should we spot that in us if you never hear? Or okay. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and how would you use it? Ta-na-na-na.
I don't really know.
You don't really know? That's fine. That's fine. Alrighty. So we're gonna get right into it. But before, I want to say good afternoon to mommy. Mommy's here. Hi. Thank you so much for being here with your daughter, Avanique. So let's get into it. Today is a fantastic Tuesday, as I said earlier, and it's all about English excitement. And today we will be talking about how to use paragraphs in writing. So, do you know anything about paragraph?
I know that you should indent the
Very
first
good.
paragraph.
Very good. You're talking to an English teacher too, you know. So I'm listening carefully. So you know that you should indent. Yes. So you don't start. That means you don't start at the margin. You
Margin.
move away from the margin, right? Anything else? Okay, guess what? We're going to learn some more this afternoon, okay?
Yeah.
So let's get right into it. So a paragraph is a group of sentences that are all connected to one idea. Just like how you use different drawers drawers for socks and shirts, writers use different paragraphs for different ideas. A paragraph helps readers understand what the writer is saying. Without paragraphs, writing would just be one long confusing block of words, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So paragraphs give or writing structure and make it easier to read. Each paragraph should begin with a topic sentence. The topic sentence is the first sentence in the paragraph. So when I'm teaching, I say that imagine you're making a hamburger, right? And you know you have the when you're making your hamburger, what do you have at the top?
The burger bread.
Okay, so that would be the top bun. That's what they say in class. And in the middle, what do you have?
The meat.
Yes, you have the meat and all the ingredients, right? And at the bottom, what do you have?
The burger.
Right, so you have the bottom bun. So imagine that the top bun is the topic sentence, right? And then in the middle, where you have you have the meat, you have the tomatoes, the what do you use to make your hamburger? You have your lettuce, you have your ketchup, whatever. You know, because you want the food to taste good, right? That's where you have the
Exactly.
supporting details, right? And the
Exactly.
supporting details must connect to the topic sentence. And then at the bottom, which would be the bottom bun, you have your conclusion. You close your hamburger. Right? Oh, that sound.
Good.
So imagine you're making your hamburger. So think while you're writing your paragraph, think about making a hamburger, right?
Yes, Aunty
Anyway, let me come
Vashti.
out of the teaching mood. So, next is each paragraph should begin with a topic sentence. As I said earlier, and the topic sentence is the first sentence in the paragraph. It tells what the paragraph is going to be about. It's like a headline for the paragraph. Example of the topic sentence. So, my favorite animal is the dolphin. That tells you right away that the paragraph will talk about.
Dolphin.
Excellent. The rest of the paragraph includes supporting sentences. These are the sentences that give more details, facts, or examples related to the topic sentence. Example of a full paragraph. So, my favorite animal is the dolphin. Dolphins are smart, friendly, and fun to watch. They can do tricks, swim very fast, and use sounds to talk to each other. I saw a dolphin show once and it was amazing. I hope to swim with dolphins one day. So we see where we have our topic sentence, and then after the topic sentence, we have our supporting
Supporting
details,
details.
and after the supporting details, we have
The
the C word.
conclusion.
Conclusion. Very good. Now you can continue.
All the sentences are connected to the main idea, dolphins. A paragraph should not jump from topic to topic that makes it confusing. For example, my favorite animal is the dolphin. Dolphins are very smart. I like mangoes. Dolphins can swim fast. The sentence I like mangoes doesn't belong in a paragraph about dolphins. It breaks the flow. In narrative writing or story writing, we also use paragraphs to show changes. Start a new paragraph when a new character starts speaking, the time changes, like the next day or later that evening. The place changes, like moving from the house to the garden.
Very well. So we realize that our sentences must flow, right? And they must connect. So the action changes now. So, like going from talking to running. Example from a story. Jamal opened the window and looked outside. The sky was gray and the rain had just started to fall. Looks like no football today, he said with a sigh. His sister walked in and handed him a cup of tea. Cheer up, she said. You can play tomorrow. There are three paragraphs here. The first describes the scene, the second is dialogue from Jamal, the third is a response from his sister. Paragraphs give the reader a chance to pause and understand each part of the writing. They also make your work look neater and more professional.
There are different types of paragraphs based on the kind of writing you're doing. Here are some types of paragraphs with examples. Descriptive paragraph describes something using the five senses. Example: the beach was warm and sunny. The soft sand tickled my toes, and the salty breeze brushed my face. I could hear the waves crashing and the laughter of children nearby. The smell of jerk chicken filled the air. It felt like the perfect day. Narrative paragraph tells part of a story. Example: I woke up early and packed my bag for the hike. Mama made sandwiches and Daddy filled our bottles with water. We started up the trail just as the sun rose over the hills. Birds chirped as we climbed higher, and the wind rustled through the tall trees. Informative paragraph gives facts or information. Example: turtles are reptiles that live in water and on land. Some turtles can live for more than 100 years. They have hard shells that protect them from predators. Turtles lay eggs on sandy beaches, and the babies crawl to the sea after hatching.
And then we have opinion paragraph, shares what someone thinks or feels. So let's look at this example. I think every school should have a garden. Gardens teach children how to care for plants and understand where food comes from. They also make schools look more beautiful. Students could grow their own vegetables and learn responsibility. Good writers often follow this structure for paragraphs. So you have the topic sentence, T is for topic sentence, E is evidence or explanation, another E is for example, and then L, link or last sentence. So you can use that structure, TEAL, TEEL. T, topic sentence, E, evidence or explanation, another E, example, and L, link or last sentence.
This is sometimes called the teal structure. Example using teal. T. Reading books is a great way to spend your free time. E. Books take you on adventures and teach you new things. E. For example, I read a book about a boy who explored the Amazon jungle and learned all about the animals there. L. That's why I always keep a book in my bag. You should always pay attention to the length of your paragraphs. A good paragraph usually has 3 to 7 sentences. If it's too short, the idea might not be developed enough. If it's too long, it may be hard to follow. Use transition words to help your sentences connect smoothly. These words show the order of ideas or add more information. Examples of transition words: first, next, finally, also, because, however. For example, in addition, on the other hand. Example with transitions. First, we clean the classroom by picking up all the paper and putting away the books. Next, we wipe the decks and sweep the floor. Finally, we open the windows and enjoy the fresh air. Visual spacing is also important. Always indent the first line of a paragraph or leave a line between paragraphs. This helps the reader see where one paragraph ends and another begins.
Right, just as you stated earlier, right?
Yes, Aunty Vashti.
Excellent. Okay, so helpful tips for writing great paragraphs. Before writing, think, what is the main idea? Make sure every sentence in the paragraph connects to the topic. Don't try to write about too many things in one paragraph. Use descriptive words and specific examples to make your paragraph interesting. Reread and revise your paragraphs to make sure they make sense and are organized clearly. Use a new paragraph for every big idea or change in the story. Writing strong paragraphs is a skill that helps in every subject, not just English. Whether you're doing a book report, a science project, or telling a story, clear paragraphs help people understand your ideas. So when you master paragraphs, you build better stories, better essays, and better habits as a writer. Agreed?
Yes.
Yes, very good. So tell me now, what did you learn today about paragraph writing? Anything at all?
You can use the teal structure to help you create a better paragraph.
And you know the question that I'm gonna ask next?
No, Aunty Vashti.
Tell me about the teal structure. T is for without looking. Let me see if you can remember. T is for T is for
I don't remember.
What's the first thing that you need when when you're about to start your paragraph?
The topic
Sentence.
sentence.
Very good. Okay, the E is for E is for what? Evidence or explanation. The other E, let me see if you can get this one.
Example.
Excellent. And then L, link or link or let me see if you can get this one. I mean, it's like the
No.
conclusion, but it starts with L. If I can say that.
Last
Sentence. Yay! Clap yourself. Excellent. Alrighty. So I have some questions for you very quickly. The first question to you is, what is the purpose of a paragraph? Is it A, to list random facts, B, to confuse the reader, C, to group sentences about one idea, or D, to make the story shorter?
C.
Very good. What is the first? No, we did that just now. What sentence breaks the flow in a paragraph about dolphins? So we went through this earlier. A, dolphins are smart. B, dolphins can swim fast. C, I like mangoes. Or D, dolphins use sounds to talk.
C. I like mangoes.
Very good. That's like way off topic, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Aunty
it doesn't
Vashti.
flow, doesn't connect. So that's like so off. Very good. What should happen when a new character speaks in a story? A, add a comma. B, end the story. C, you start a new paragraph. Or D, write in capital letters.
Start a new paragraph.
Excellent. And the last question is, what kind of paragraph describes something using the 5 senses? A, opinion. B, narrative. C, informative. Or D, descriptive.
D. Descriptive.
High five. Excellent. You did well. Awesome. Alrighty, so that is all about paragraph writing. And I'm sure you learned this already, right?
Yes,
Yes, it's just like a refresher type of thing, right?
Yes, Aunty
And I
Vashti.
do hope we're small people who are listening this afternoon. I hope you all learned something about paragraph writing. So before we go, we have a word of the day, and the word for today is sojourn. And sojourn is a noun or verb that refers to a temporary stay or residence in a place, often for a specific purpose or duration. It can also imply a sense of pause from one's usual activities or travels. So let's use it. Okay, for example, so sojourn in the countryside, spending a weekend in a rural area to relax and unwind. You can also sojourn abroad, so living in a foreign country for a few months to study or work. So that is the word for today. And every day is a day, and today is National Repeat Day. Did you know that every day is a day? Like every day it is something. It's national this, that, whatever.
No,
No. Well, every day is a day, and today it's National Repeat Day, and it is celebrated on the 3rd of June every year. This day encourages people to repeat activities, habits, or experiences they enjoy. Ways to celebrate this day: you can repeat a favorite meal. What's like your favorite meal?
I don't have a favorite meal.
Really, mommy? She doesn't have? I have to ask mommy. Really? Okay. Okay. You can revisit a beloved place. Do you have like a favorite place that you like to go to?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. What about, so they say you can also rewatch a favorite movie or a TV show. Do you have like a favorite movie or TV show?
Yes, I do have a favorite movie.
Okay. And that is?
Victorious.
Oh, and the series Victorious?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the theme song as you said it. What's the theme song again? I remember that show. What's the theme song?
Don't
You don't remember?
remember.
No, but I remember that show. It came out long ago. Oh, okay. I used to love it. Sure, sure, sure. Mommy says that she loves to watch it. Okay, so you can definitely watch it again today in the sake of repeat day. Okay, you can repeat a hobby or activity and you can celebrate, anything, a tradition, whatever it is. It's National Repeat Day. And before we go, a thought for today is the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step. Thank you so much, Avanique, for joining me this afternoon. Do you want to say anything quickly before we go?
No, Auntie
No, you
Vashti.
don't want to say hi to anybody?
I'm going to say hi to my father and
Okay.
church members online.
Okay. Hi, church members. Hi, daddy, everybody, mommy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to my producer, Yashika. And thank you to my technical support, Sarah Ann Edwards Miller. Sarah Ann, the chirpy one. Catch us next time for more fun. I gotta go. I gotta run. Bye, everyone.